Welcome to Lamina Nails. In this video, I'll be customizing some cheap press-on nails from Shein. These are stiletto shaped in the shade khaki. Everything will be linked in the description box, and everything I'm using today will be from Shein. So, actually, a very affordable way of customizing your own press-on nails, even if like it's just for one day or just to keep, and reuse. Now, starting off with uh, sizing them out. I've already sized all of them, and now I'm going in and filing it to fit my nail shape, like the actual shape at the bottom of my nail. And then I go in and file down the top to create more of that like ballerina shape. I wasn't really feeling that stiletto. Um, if you get a lot of buildup of the plastic in the back of the nail, like on the bottom, um, what I recommend is like filing from the back forward, and it'll push all that buildup that you see here off the nail. So help you out with that word buildup that always happens when you're filing plastic. So next we're going in with some buffer blocks, and this is just to buff up the surface so that the gel polish will stick easily to the surface without seizing up or pulling off. Recommend doing this step, not forgetting to do. This is probably one of the most important steps during the preparation process, just to make sure it sticks to the nail. You can also take the buffer block underneath the nail to scuff it up to help it stick to your nail a little better too. So we have all those nails done, and I'm going in with the Model One's base coat. You can use any base coat you have, it doesn't really matter. But I know they sell Model Ones on Shein, so you'll be able to buy at least the base and gel coat there. I'm going in with these, what they call nail art sequins, but they're actually just different shades of glitter that are sort of pastel and also holographic. And so I place them at the bottom of the nail. I'm not sure if I do this on 2 nails or 3 nails. I think I do this on 3 nails. Basically, I randomly place the glitter on the nail. I get it situated where I like it, and then I pop that into the lamp for a full minute. Now, when you're done with this step, because of the next step, you don't want to wipe off that sticky layer. You want it to stay sticky because you need that sticky layer for um, the rub-on glitter that's coming in the next step. And also, I always recommend when it comes to Model Ones, base or top, always put them into the lamp for a full minute to make sure they cure properly, because sometimes they still have a weird stickiness to them. So here's some holographic rub-on chrome glitter. I'm taking like a rose goldy color, just applying that from the tip, fading it down over that glitter. Of course, like you can use whatever colors you want in any of this. This is just what I was going for, a more neutral design. That's basically it for those nails with the glitter on it like that. Moving on to the other nails, we have the Model One's a base coat again. And I'm going in with some AB crystal rhinestones. One very small one, and then 2 like super small ones on the side of that very small one. And then I'm going in with some nail art tape. But you do want to cure this once again for a full minute just to make sure it is completely cured before moving on to that next step. Here I have some rose gold nail art tape, and I'm just going to apply that. You can see my struggle here trying to apply this. Just taking that from that center stone down to the center of the tip of the nail, and then snipping off. And I'm going to leave a little excess for now, but I'll cut it better in a second. I'm going to show you again, probably a little smoother this time. Just take that tape and go to that center rhinestone, and make sure to press it down pretty firmly to make sure it doesn't lift when it's being top coated, because sometimes they have a habit of lifting. So you always want to make sure to cut the tape just shy of the end of the nails. So you don't want it at the actual free edge. You want there to be a gap because it'll lift if it's at the free edge. And this is just going to make the design last longer. So when everything is done, I go in with a layer of the base coat just to fill in any gaps, smooth out the surface. Like here, you can see I'm sort of wiggling it into the glitter pieces to make sure that the glitter is smooth and everything is level. And then I put that in the lamp for a full minute. And then same thing with that tape, um, going around those rhinestones to just secure them in place, and then into the lamp for a full minute. And you can see everything is level. I go over everything with Modelones One's gel glossy top coat. And that does go into the lamp for a full minute. Um, I think I put this into the lamp for a minute and a half just to make sure it was cured. Um, because they were press-ons and I want to make sure they last long. Now, always go around those rhinestones. Make sure that they have a little bit of an edge on them. Try not to go over the top of them so they don't lose their shine or their facets. But basically, that is it. You can file down the edges just to make sure you get off any excess polish that might have gone over the sides. Otherwise, that is the end of these nails or this look. Go ahead and attach it to my nails, put them on so that I can show you all what they look like. But I do hope that you liked this video and found it useful or like, I don't know, entertaining something. And this provided you with like a cheap alternative to some of those like more expensive press-on nails. I'm pretty sure everything was like under $15. And to me that's pretty cheap because then I could reuse everything else. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.